Hello, this is Andrew from trendfollowingmentor.com. I want to give you a quick chat discussion on today's lesson, and I invite you to come to my site, trendfollowingmentor.com. You can sign up for a free 40-page trend following report. There's no obligation, everything is free. And you learn a little bit more about trend following and try to be how to be a successful trader. I also want to say something. I'm not just selling courses. I trade for a living. I've given my material to other money managers and commodity trading advisors and wanted them to review my material. So I also, before you even think that I'm qualified or not qualified, you can read these praises and testimonials from some of these people that are managing, some of them hundreds of millions of dollars. But I want to go to today's quick lesson. We jump over to Metastock. What is the idea? There are countless indicators, countless ideas, and it's extremely difficult to try to figure out what to do. And there's a lot of snake oil out there. I've been investing, I've been trend following, I've been investing in other CTAs since 1994. And what I've done over the last 18 years, now I've put it down into an actual plan. It's not just the idea of buying this indicator or selling that indicator or anything like that. You need to know what exactly to buy or what exactly to sell, how much of that exactly to sell, when to get out with a profit, when to get out with a loss, and how much to buy and how much to sell. So today's quick lesson, we're just going to talk about what to buy or what to sell. And again, the basic premise is you want to buy the strongest because we're following momentum. We want to buy the strongest if it's stocks, if it's commodities, if it's currencies. And again, it can be on any time frame. None of it really matters. You want to buy the strongest and you want to sell the weakest if you can put on a low-risk bet. What is a low-risk bet? First of all, you look at what your account size is. If it's 50,000, if it's 100,000, or it's 20,000, and you only want to risk 1% on that trade of that account. So if you have a $20,000 account, you want to risk no more than $200. If it's a $50,000 account, you want to risk $500. $100,000 account, $1,000. That's it. That's your maximum risk. And as you can see, almost like with this Netflix example, sometimes trades work unbelievably. This you would have gone short, and this is a hypothetical trade. And also in the disclaimer, hypothetical trades have a lot of issues, and they're not reality. But I'm just giving you this as an educational example, and then you can read the full disclaimer. But basically, you had a setup here to sell Netflix at around a low of 223. Using this methodology, which I teach, you would have gotten out around here at $71. This is an unbelievable trade. This is a rare trade. Most trades aren't as good as this. But let me tell you how you would have identified Netflix using Metastock. Real easy. What you do is go to the Explorer. I have actually it's an Explorer called Trend Mentor Ranking. So I'm going to hit Explore. I'm going to add securities. I'm going to do just for time's sake, just do a handful of them. Do up to here. I open them, and then I'm going to let it run. It should take about a minute or two. Maybe a little bit more than a minute to two. Let's see how we've done so far. We have another 20 seconds, 23 seconds or so more to go. But while this is doing this, what I want to show you, it's an idea. There's two ideas when we trend follow. You can do a trend breakout, or you can do a trend retracement. Because sometimes things get into runaway trends, and you're like saying to yourself, well, how do I get in here? That's the whole point of a trend retracement. And it's signified by these lines are entries. You can see them here in Metastock. And that's one idea. There's another idea too that we could do is just a trend breakout, which I teach. I teach you exactly how I do this, how I trade, it's exactly how I've done this for the last 18 years. None of it is the Holy Grail. None of it is rocket science. What the reality is that you have to take low-risk trades. There's all different layers of risk that I put on that I teach you. And you make yourself available to compound money over very long periods of time. Because, again, this is not a get-rich-quick or anything like that. It's a process. like actually this exploration is taking a little bit much longer than I thought. I guess I have a little bit too many windows open, but we're almost there. And again, what is reality is there are times you get into these huge trends that you can make a lot of money. And that's what we want to do. We want to trade with the trend. And as you can see, we traded with the trend. We were short. We went short. We were below. Actually, this is an indicator that I developed called Trend Rider back in 1998. That confirmed that we should be short. The MACD confirmed we were short. And we were putting on a low risk trade on a retracement. And then also, the most important issue is Netflix was one of the weakest shares at the time. So what we're doing is we're identifying the strongest and we're identifying the weakest. Hang on one second. Let's go to reports. And actually, you can sort them. You can see here, this is your weakest at the times as of today, which is back here. So your interest level should be looking to go short somewhere, or looking at Apollo or C-Trip or Altera or Activision or Dell. And on the converse of that, obviously, you want to be looking somehow or another to go long some of these shares. And let's see. Let's look at what happened with Apple. Oops, wrong one. Sorry. Let's open the chart. That's what I want to do. And let me minimize this. Here's Apple. You want to be focusing on Apple. And you know what's interesting? Right here, let's close this. You have a trend retracement right here. And you were able to get in and take this trade. So this is what trend following is about. That Apple was in this runaway trade from here, which was in the low of 387, and now we're at 568. You've identified that you wanted to be into this, and then you try to figure out how should you get into it, and you're going to get in on a trend retracement, which I teach you in my course. The course is not rocket science, but the fact is it works. It's simple, it's robust, you can use for any time frame, any stock, any commodity, any futures. This is what trend following is. I invite you to come to my site. It's trendfollowingmentor.com. You can sign up for free. You're not going to get spams. You're going to get information from me, like videos like this, and I have a 40-page manual that I give you for free to give you what is the concept of trend following. And this is the reality. And hopefully I can teach you, and hopefully you can grow and become a successful trend follower over years, and I'm here to help you. Thank you very much.